Validation. Male validation. It's powerful, isn't it? Yeah? And to the modern woman, it's oh so sweet to the modern woman, isn't it? Now, of course, they don't want to admit it. They do not want to admit how powerful it is to them. How powerful a man's attention is to her. How powerful a man's want for her is. His desire. His longing. Really? Because think of everything women get from a man longing for her, wanting her, desiring her. If that's a moneyed man, obviously she's going to get some of the benefits of his money. Yeah? There are so many things about us as men that just make women insecure. It makes them have low self-esteem. Not acquiring or being able to get the man that they want does and can drive a lot of women crazy. Can make them feel less about themselves, even if she's a good-looking chick. Even if she's fine. That doesn't matter. Please. Male validation is so strong. One random guy somewhere that she may kind of fancy or like, he could just tell her, yeah, you're not all that. You're not really all that, are you? You know, ruin her year. Ruin her life, maybe. Yes, she can recover and carry on. That doesn't matter. That lingering memory, the lingering thought of what he said to her, that cuts so deep, doesn't it? A hot knife into butter of her feelings, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are okay. I've got some videos today to show you. This one may be kind of long, but I just want to use these videos to kind of emphasize the power we as men have just by being men. It's fascinating, isn't it? I hope you're focused and on your square.
If you're a very smart person, you don't get laid very often because you're constantly overthinking it. One thing is overthinking, another thing is giving the other person the ick with your over-intellectualized conversations.
Interesting.
And I'm speaking about these smart women. Most men just want to get laid. They don't want you to tell them stories about Kant and Nietzsche.
Interesting. Now they want to hear stories about your drawers more than anything else.
They don't need to know the story of Freud before they start their foreplay.
Damn, imagine researching Freud to use your psychology to get into her drawers. Interesting. But look at this point here. Look at this interesting point here. A lot of women say this, don't they? Men don't like smart women. Men don't like highly intelligent women. Men don't like strong, intelligent, hardcore, modern women. Men don't like it. Men run. Men cower. Men cower in fear at a smart woman. Is it that men cower in fear? Or is it that a lot of women, she may be smart, but she talks a lot of crap? She may bore you into not wanting to sleep with her. I wanted to give you some D, woman, but now I'm bored. Yeah? Look at that. Flaccid. Nothing happening. But you see, that's part of the point, isn't it? That's part of the point why women say, men don't like smart women. And indeed, let's be honest, some cases, some men don't. Some men like a naive, low self-esteem woman. Yeah, let's be honest, a lot of men do. A lot of men benefit off those women. But all men do not hate smart women. No. The thing about smart women is, they put their intelligence in the way of you getting to her. They put these barriers up around themselves and challenge you as a man when it's like, woman, I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm trying to get to know you. Why are you stopping me from getting to know you? What, you wearing a chastity belt of your books and your qualifications? That's boring. That in itself is boring. I've got to read a few novels to get into your drawers. That's boring. That in itself is boring. It's one thing being smart, but nobody says you have to be smart and boring. No one says you have to be smart and effing boring. Come on, woman, come on. And because a lot of smart women like to do a one-up thing, they want to trump men. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you bastard. Women always want to have a one-up thing on a lot of men, don't they? Even when they make more money, they want to brag, I make more money than you as a woman. You're a man, why don't you make more money? Really? However, a lot of these highly intelligent women think they're smarter than men. A lot of these women are lonely and sad, aren't they? Yes, they are. Why are they sad and lonely? Because even with all their knowledge, their education, all of their pompous over-exaggeration to their intelligence, yeah, whatever, still, when they get little to no attention from men, the men that they want, yeah, it messes with them. It makes them feel lesser of a woman. Oh yeah, you're so smart. Hey, you're not smart enough to understand you're boring. You're not smart enough to understand you turn men off. You turn men the F off. Yeah, because a lot of them have book smarts and street smarts. But it's garden tool street smarts. She's for the street smarts. Yeah. Smart but boring chicks. My God.
I remember being on a date and the guy asked me, what type of woman are you? And then I told him a story about how I went on a retreat and then there was a business coach and he asked me about what my dream is, or what I'm passionate about, and I told him that I only like playing one game, and that game is about building the Roman Empire.
Okay.
That's the kind of woman I am. I like building the Roman Empire. He looked at me, he goes like, but are you jealous? Smart women intimidate men. That's why you don't get laid very often. They're gonna go and find a woman who's gonna say something dumber that would make them feel smart. Doesn't threaten their ego, doesn't kill their authority. They feel more encouraged to dominate and sleep with you. But then, similarly, do you as a woman get excited by a guy who can't hold a conversation at your level?
Okay, and let me throw this question in there. Are smart women actually fun to be around and good in the bed? Are they good in bed? Really? That dumb chick over there couldn't think her way out of a paper bag. Indeed. She's fun. Sex is great, isn't it? Yeah, sex is great. Why wouldn't it be? You see, one thing about these smart women who think they're smarter than everybody else is the intelligence doesn't transfer to your vagina, does it? Yeah? Oh, you got a good brain. Awful whap. Come on. It sounds crude, doesn't it? But if men were being honest, yeah, that's the point. She's got an amazing brain. Couldn't give brain to save her life. My God.
I tried so hard and gone so far, but in the end it never mattered. Been there, done that. It didn't work for me.
And a lot of men do try with smart women. Yeah, they try hard. These women just leave them soft. Leave them soft.
I just saw this video of this girl and she was like, where are all the men who like ugly women? And I'm telling you right now, if you do not believe that you are pretty, if you do not believe that you are attractive, this is not the right time to be looking for a man. It will be your biggest freaking downfall, I promise you.
Okay. Looks now, looks. Men preying on women who have low self-esteem about themselves. I'm a bit of an ugly woman. I'll settle for what I can get. Yeah, settle for what you can get. Now, seriously. Look, this is why a lot of men say all women think that they're baddies. They think they're all 10s, and that is annoying to hear as a man when you can see, woman, you ain't a 10. The f*** you think you're a 10? Who told you that? Who's lying to you? Other women are lying to her. Now look, the thing is, like this woman saying here, a lot of these women can't help but think that I have to be a good-looking woman. I have to see myself as good-looking, and indeed, why not? Why would you see yourself as lesser? However, a lot of these women have to lie to themselves, have to oversell themselves, because the reality is a lot of them know they're not that special. They know they're not that great. They know they don't really look that good. They know that. But to boost their ego and their self-esteem, they'll lie to themselves and each other. Yeah? Because male validation is still so strong. Doesn't matter how smart she is or how good looking she is. If the men she wants to give her attention are not, this woman's going to feel crap about herself. Feel like she's some ultra ugly chick. Ah, you ultra ugly woman. I don't want to touch you. I wouldn't bang you with someone else's knob. But here's part of the beautiful delusion of the modern woman. They know it's a lie. A lot of men can see it's a lie. A lot of men bank on a woman having very low self-esteem, but lying to herself that she's better than she is. Yeah? So we understand women like this saying, oh no, girly pop. You never say you're ugly or feel like you're ugly. Men will take advantage of you. Men will take advantage of you, please. Please. Even if she thinks she's hot, that's not going to stop men from taking advantage of her, are they? Again, I'm not saying men doing this is good. I'm just saying and making a point. Woman, just because you think you're hot and amazing, because your girly pops want to puff you up and butter you up, yeah, that's cute. However, as men, we can see through that crap, can't we? We can see through, oh, she's pretty, but my God, this chick barely likes herself, let alone loves herself. Let me get in there, let me get in there. Let me help her lie to herself even better. The point is, the insecurity in the modern woman is so strong. A lot of it is based on them getting validation from men. Because if they were to face reality, the real reality, as to how they may look, yeah, a lot of them just wouldn't bother, would they? A lot of them may end it. Because, I mean, how many women understand you look good enough to be bangable, but not to be wifeable? And I'm not saying that because it's the way I think. I'm just saying it because it's the way a lot of men think and a lot of men see it. Oh, I do you. But the F would ever put a ring on that finger? Nah, you're okay.
You are starting off by just showing that you have very low self-respect and very low self-esteem. And what type of men love women who, not that they're unattractive, but that have low respect and low self-esteem? Horrible men will be after your ass. And they will know, oh, well, she knows she's ugly. She knows she's unattractive. She knows she doesn't have it going on. So I can kind of treat this woman however the hell I please. And what's she going to do? Leave? No. She begged for me. She wanted a man that would like an unattractive woman. Here I am.
And you know what the thing is? We see every single day. We see other men doing it every single day. You can see this man barely cares about this chick, but her low self-esteem is keeping her there. Where's she going? She's not going anywhere. We know she's not going anywhere. And this also links to certain women who are constantly with abusive partners, men that cheat on them, men that treat them like crap, to be honest. Where are they going? Nowhere. Nowhere. For as sad as it may be, for as crap as a man may be treating a woman, her self-esteem is so low, they feel like this is the best that they can do. This is the best that they can do. And it possibly is. It possibly is. So this is why on one hand, it doesn't matter what this woman's saying. It doesn't matter. There is still tons and tons and tons of women out there who are so insecure and low self-esteem, they'll just get a man to have a man. Oh, he's treating her like crap and cheating on her. Okay, it doesn't matter. She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Again, this is not something I'm saying because I agree with it. No, this is just a part of pattern. Part of patterns of modern dating. You can see every single time you leave your house. She feels crap about herself. So this man treating her like crap is just making her feel like, yeah, this is normal. This is what I deserve. Interesting. Validation? Yeah. A woman's willingness trumps everything because it does. Even if it means it's bad for her. The validation matters even more.
To find another. That is how crazy ass men think. Do not search for a relationship when you do not feel good about yourself, okay? Please, it will drag you to the depths of wherever the heck.
Earth. I mean, the depths of Earth when we live on Earth. Unless you're some interstellar chick. Are you a cosmic girl from another galaxy? Oh, you wish. Oh, you wish you're a regular human chick.
I literally think that I figured it out. I figured out why this generation of men are so insecure and where the whole nonchalant act comes from.
Oh, go on.
So I think the whole nonchalant act is basically a control tactic. Because what's happening is that man is probably fearful of the woman being able to leave him at any moment that she wants. Because God forbid a woman is in control of her emotions.
Really?
God forbid a woman is okay with being independent.
Please.
Because that makes men terrified. That makes a lot of men terrified. Because if she's in control of her emotions, she can't be manipulated.
Interesting. But no, you're talking absolute BS. In control of their emotions, really. Really. A lot of these modern women are getting ran through relentlessly by a lot of dudes. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yet these are supposed to be the enlightened, smart, modern, intelligent women. Really? Really? Now look, we get what you're saying. However, again, the point of validation. It's not that men hope women are insecure and have low self-esteem. No, it's not that men hope that. It's just that it is. A lot of women are. And yes, many dudes out here will take advantage of a woman for that. For being like that. This is not a game where men are trying to make women dumb and make them feel less about themselves. It's no game. It's no game. It's just happening naturally. And do men take advantage of it? Yes, some men do. Yes, some men do take advantage of a woman who's low self-esteem. She's easy. Yeah? She barely loves herself, but she hopes I may love her. Oh my God, talk about delusional.
She can't be manipulated. I can't trick you into liking me. You know, some men have self-esteem that is so low that they feel like the only way that the woman could actually like them is if they're able to manipulate her into liking him. Like, some men think it's literally impossible for them to be liked. Only way that they could believe that you actually like them is if they are able to manipulate you, if they are able to control your emotions. Because the one that you let have control over your emotions, they can literally do anything. They can do anything and you'd stay. Men do not want women to have control over their emotions. Because she can't be manipulated.
Okay, and here we go again with the point. Men manipulating women to stay. Really? Really? A lot of men do not have to manipulate a woman to make her stay. If she likes you enough, she's going to lie to herself about any and every damn thing. Oh, he's a great dude. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, he's a loving, caring dude. No, he's not. He doesn't need to be. A lot of men don't need to be. Here's an interesting thing. A lot of men keep saying nowadays, what is wrong with modern women? You try to give them more, but they seem to get the ick from you giving them more and doing things for them. Indeed, exactly. The standard has been lowered, the bar has been lowered and set so low that a lot of men know and understand, I don't have to do all of this. I don't have to do all of this. A lot of men aren't. A lot of men aren't and getting the most out of women. Yeah? A lot of the worst dudes on the planet are getting the most out of women. So again, when women question why aren't men better, a lot of men have realized they don't need to be better. Okay, fine. A dude's got low self-esteem. He treats this woman like crap. Where's she going? Nowhere. Nowhere. He can rest comfortable in his low self-esteem because she wants so much validation. She needs the validation from him so much. Or he's a trash bummy dude who doesn't go to work, never wants a job, thinks he's too good for work. Okay. Where's he going? Nowhere. No, nowhere. Still in her house, eating her food, driving her car as she's going to work. Homosexuals are popular, not because of men, because modern women have given them homes. Yeah? A lot of men know nowadays, I don't need to be a better dude. Let me just find a low self-esteem, insecure chick. Hey, I've got a home for the winter. I've got a home for the winter. It's coughing season, isn't it? Yeah, a lot of men looking for a woman to spend their Christmas with. Is it going to be impossible for them? No. So we have women like this complaining that our men banking on your low self-esteem. Men don't need to. There are just so many women out here with low self-esteem. So it's a case of, okay, let me see if I can convince her. Let me get close enough to her. That's literally it. It's literally it. Men know women aren't going anywhere. Yes, some women are going to disappear and not want to date. Okay, whatever. No one cares. But men know. Women talk a lot of big game. Women talk a big game. But the reality is, please. Let her be attracted to some weirdo bum and that's it. She's lost. All women? No. Obviously not all women. But enough. Why be a better man when in just being a man, my validation to a woman is oh so powerful and sweet to her? Yeah? A lot of men have no need to be better. They get too much in being trash men.
Act
Really?
to make you more drawn in, to get you to chase, because they know logically if they get you to invest more emotional density, then you will be addicted to them.
Sure.
In a sense. And the reason why it doesn't feel masculine, it's because they're trying to flip back what women do to them on us. Women don't purposely go out and be nonchalant towards men to attract them. We just be ourselves and in our own element.
But you've just answered the question. You've just answered it yourself. Why does it work on women but not on men? Yeah? Oh, being nonchalant to a woman works on them. A lot of women like it. A lot of men think it's fucking stupid. I'm talking to you, woman. You can act all nonchalant. F off, I'll go talk to another chick. Yeah, why does it work on women? Answer that question. Okay. Is it because of validation? Okay.
But we can't help but be magnetic because that is our very essence, is just being. So they try to do that, but to us, and that's why it's so unattractive, because it's in a sense very feminine.
Really? That's your conclusion? You answered it yourself. Like I've been saying, men know they have no need to be better because they know a lot of women aren't going anywhere. You could be a trash dude. A lot of trash dudes get the most out of women. Why be better?
I want to talk about this from a place of so much love and so much empathy because I've been there and I understand it. Also, by the way, that is my Ethernet cord that is long enough to go all the way up into the house so that I can sit on the grass. Okay, that's besides the point. Different video. So I see so many modern women starving their nervous system. Energetically and physically. And it's because they're worshiping discipline of exercise to an extreme degree, and they are not worshiping nourishment.
But I mean, why are they doing that? Is it because a lot of women understand a nice, slim, slender body can attract a higher male, a better suitor, a richer man, more popular man? Interesting. Again, validation. These women are starving themselves just to look good enough to get the man that they want. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Of their body, of their vessel. I swam for 17 years, and I swam professionally at the end of my career for the U.S. team. So I've been there. I've been through all the depletion. I had an unnaturally thin physique, which I actually was told by other women back in the day when I was a swimmer, I'm so jealous of your body. I didn't have a bleed for 10 years.
Damn.
I didn't have a cycle.
Well, I mean, at least you never have to worry about getting pregnant. Yeah? Could have all the freaky loving you want. Ain't nobody getting pregnant. Interesting.
I couldn't sleep at night, and I was super anxious, and my personality was just so ungrounded, so vata, so airy, so high strung. I couldn't relax because I was giving my body no fat. Literally no fat. And so I want to comment on this because I see a lot of women. I started going to a gym where I just moved to recently, and not that I am a huge fan of gym culture in the first place. I just want to lift some weights occasionally. But this interesting physique that women try to achieve that is so, to me, masculine, and I say this in such a nice way, do what you want in your life, but it's this unattainable zero body fat look where you need to have all of the muscles in your arms defined and you need to have a six-pack, which actually isn't helpful for fertility. And I'm purely coming at this from the perspective of hormones, and fat holds water. Fat is also youthfulness, by the way. When you're born and you're a baby and you're like almost 100% fat little glooblet, there's so much vitality in that. Electricity, right, is conducted through the structured waters of our...
Okay, look, we get your point. We get the point you're making. A lot of these women are killing themselves in the gym, working out, doing Pilates and everything to have that amazing figure. Now, obviously, all men don't want a woman who has that much definition on her. All men don't want that. However, a lot of women in certain societies understand, oh yes, have a Pilates body. Yeah? Be slim and slender with a mild muscle tone as a woman. Yeah? Opens more doors for her, doesn't it? Yeah, she's opening her legs, but yeah, opens more doors for her, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is not something you can blame men for. I know she's not really blaming men, but it's the point she's making how dangerous it is. We understand a lot of women are doing this for validation, to be appealing, to look that good, whether it's in her pictures, on Instagram, on holiday, whatever, or in person, to look that good. To look snatched, as they say nowadays, snatched in her dress, in her outfits. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. You have all these women in the gym humping their squat and buttocks machines to death to tone their bums, tone their arms, tone their legs. Yeah? What does it mean? More male attention. And in being able to acquire more male attention, it makes them feel validated, doesn't it? Makes them feel better as a woman. All these men want me. Okay, sure. And all I had to do is starve myself. The Victoria's Secret show, it stressed a lot of women out. It let a lot of women realize, my God, I look nothing like that. Yet I call myself a baddie, my God. So yeah, it's not just men with this one. There's influence as well from other women to look like that, to be snatched. And I mean, at the end of the day, what can you do? What can you do if it has many benefits? I say, why not? Why not? Let it be. Let it be. However, women want to look the best, don't they? They always want to be the best looking chick, don't they? The baddie, don't they? It's not all on men why they're killing themselves to be so and look like that. But I mean, a lot of them are good to look at, aren't they? Oh yeah, carry on.
Fat holds water. Fat holds youthfulness. Fat holds charge. Fat feeds the mitochondria. Fat also coats every nerve in your body. Your nerves are coated with myelin sheath. So if you are not consuming beautiful, I love raw fats like raw egg yolks, and I eat a lot of raw butter.
Oh, she likes it raw.
I've never been so healthy in my life. But just good fats in general. Eat a whole avocado, eat some coconut cream, use the really high quality olive oil. Your body needs these fats. Your nerves need insulation, and without them, you literally are not, your nervous system is not able to function the same way, and you get the personality of being high-strung, having these anxious patterns, not being able to sleep. You're ungrounded. You're literally not insulating your body with beautiful fats. And then women will go on this way trying to achieve this really thin physique that doesn't actually work with fertility, and then they end up with really thin hair, they end up with osteopenia, low bone density, they end up with inflamed skin, they end up with anxiety, needing to go to a doctor to ask the doctor what's wrong with them, and then the doctor just gives them pills, when in reality they really just aren't eating the correct foods. They're not eating enough. They're not nourishing their body enough. And I try to have this conversation with women who are so set in needing to run a half marathon and then lift and then do this and that and then work all day and then also take care of kids and then also do this, and I'm like, are you even nourishing your nervous system? Like, just step back and look at everything you're doing. 300 years ago, I sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, here's the actual solution to if your cycle is gone and it's due to overexertion. Literally pretend you're a Victorian woman and have a fainting couch. And
yeah, Victorian women never had Instagram, did they? They never had a reason to constantly show off their body and seek more male validation, do they? Look, I get the point she's making. She's making this point from a sporting, athletic person perspective. Yes, we understand, however. We as men know, because we see every single day, a lot of these women are just advertising themselves. They know if they look a certain way, they can get more expensive, richer suitors. Men that want to fly them out. Let's be honest. She's getting a bikini body to be on a beach somewhere with a rich man, How many women are doing that? They're not all doing it for athleticism or to look good athletic. No, they're doing it to keep and maintain the attention that they get. Attention from men to a lot of women is worth gold. Because as we've seen, male attention can change a lot of women's lives. Even if she divorces him, she's rich now because she divorces him. Some of the richest women in the world have been women who divorced a man. Did she spend a lot of money on her looks? Yeah, she did. And a lot of them have weird reasons for why they do it, or they want to look like this and look like that. However, we understand it. This has nothing to do with men. Again, except for the power and attention that they can get from men just for looking a certain way. So yes, we understand it. We see every day a lot of women are killing themselves off to look good. Indeed. And the odd reality is, even when women are killing themselves off to look good a certain way, you have other women jealous of them. Oh, you're not slim enough. You're not in shape enough. Men shame, but in comparison to women shame each other hard, don't they? Including the way mothers do to their daughters. Okay.
Have lots of tea breaks during the day and just rest and draw and play the piano. Like, that would be the perfect remedy to all of this. Like, we are pushing ourselves too hard, and we're trying to achieve a physique that is not helpful for our progesterone at all, because also progesterone is made from cholesterol. You need these healthy fats in your body, I'm telling you. Sorry, this got really long, but I'm really passionate about it, and I just don't think it's healthy to let other people tell you that being so defined and so athletic is always the healthiest thing, because everything needs to be in moderation, including exercise, including wellness, and you need to be able to rest, and you need to be able to give your body enough energy for the work that you're doing.
But how a woman would kill herself for that perfect body. Look, we understand it. A lot of men do bank on a woman's low self-esteem and the way she feels about herself. Indeed, indeed. However, it will never stop men from understanding how powerful it is to know women will do damn near anything, just to be validated, to be seen as something by even the worst of men. The world is yours. Have a nice day.